Hey guys, what's up? It's Steph here, and I am back with part 2 of my ultimate every cupboard in my entire house decluttering project. I've already gone through 50 of the drawers and cupboards in my house. There are over 100, and now I'm going to finish up. Most of these are my bathrooms and my clothes, my kids' clothes, my clothes, all of that. And I'm so happy to be getting this done. It's all part of a challenge I was doing with my friend and fellow YouTuber Diane in Denmark called Making the Most of May. I challenged myself to declutter my entire house this month, and I just got it done in the nick of time. So I hope you'll join me as I finish up my ultimate decluttering project. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're going to stick around for more decluttering and cleaning motivation with me. So again, I have found a giant box. It's the same size as the last one, and my goal is to get this thing filled to the top. I'm going to start in my bedroom. So I've got about 20 drawers in here, and I'm just going to go through them all one by one, clean them out, and organize them. I have 2 rules for decluttering for myself. The number 1 rule is don't declutter other people's stuff. So these drawers are actually primarily my husband's stuff. I'm just going through them really quick, find things that are mine, take them out, but for the most part, I'm not touching them. I don't want him touching and decluttering my stuff, and I show him that same respect. This is the dresser in my bedroom, and in total honesty, I'm not going to declutter my underwear and bras on YouTube, so I just did those, and we'll start at the sock drawer. My second rule when I'm doing decluttering is only take out as many things as you have time to put away. That's a big reason why I do this one drawer at a time, because I have 3 little kids, and if one of them pulls away my attention, I don't have to come back to a giant room that has been completely unloaded onto the floor or onto the bed. It's just one drawer, and worst case, I can throw it all back in the drawer and start again another time. One thing you might notice when I'm decluttering and organizing my clothes is a lot of the clothes in the drawers aren't folded. I don't fold all of my laundry. It's a little hack that I picked up from my sister, and it has saved me so much time. I do fold things that get wrinkled, but things like pajamas and gym clothes and leggings, they don't get wrinkly anyways. I don't fold them, and I save myself a ton of time this way. I wish my drawers looked fancy and all folded nicely, but to be honest, I will trade time over looking good any day. We are so lucky in this house to have such a nice big walk-in closet. This is my side. Here's my husband's. Again, I'm not even gonna touch his stuff. That's his stuff. He can do with it as he pleases. Sometimes I clean around his stuff, but as far as keeping things and throwing things away, I can only encourage from afar, but I don't ever throw things out without asking him. Since I've been pregnant 3 times, my feet have actually grown an entire size, and my poor shoe collection is just a shadow of its former self. But I do have a few favorites in here, and I'm trying to sort them by sparkly, black, and natural colors, and that's the way it's gonna be. I would like a few new pairs, but we'll see. As I mentioned, over the past 5 years, I've been pregnant for 3.5 of them. So a lot of my clothes are still maternity clothes. They're clothes that really haven't fit me properly. I'm just trying to pull out stuff that I know I'm not going to wear, reorganize into summer clothes at the front there, and get all that maternity stuff out of there. It was a sad day when I threw away my maternity underwear, but it had to go. One of my goals for 2020 was to build a capsule wardrobe full of clothes that I absolutely loved. Now that I'm getting back to my normal size after pregnancy, I can probably start that process maybe in the next month or so. I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to just loving the clothes that I own and not having too many of them, always knowing what to pick out. Since I'm pulling everything out of the drawers anyways, I find this is a really great time to give it a little clean. And my top hack for cleaning drawers is use your vacuum. Then you don't have to use a cloth to pull all those little bits and crumbs out of there. So just use your vacuum, works great. Okay, so moving into my master bathroom, and this is one of the areas of my house that I find I have to declutter all the time. I think it might be because we're constantly using up bottles of shampoos and soaps and lotions, so it's important to get in there and check, make sure you're not hanging on to a bunch of empty bottles. Even though I don't fold most of my clothes, I actually do fold my towels. I use the KonMari towel folding method. It works great and they stack really nicely in this cupboard. In my bathroom, I always try to organize things by most used to least used. So in that little pink bin are the things that I'm using all the time. And then the hair stuff is beside it there. And then things I don't use so much, bath things, etc. on the right-hand side. And then all my tooth stuff on the left-hand side. If I keep it organized this way, it's always at hand and easy to find. We didn't add any extra linen closets into our house. Instead, we have this really nice big laundry room. And so this is where I keep our linens. And I like to have a really minimal amount. I have basically one set of sheets for every single bed in our house and one extra set. I threw away a bunch of pillowcases because I think they're just old from when my husband was in college. We don't need those anymore. And it keeps everything nice and neat. I am really enjoying these days when my kids' bathroom is so easy to clean. I know it's not going to be too long and it's going to be a crazy mess in here, but for now, it's super easy. Just clean out some of the little elastics in their bath stuff and give it a wipe down. This is their pajama drawer. I keep our pajamas in the bathroom. I find it super easy when we're getting ready at night, brushing their teeth, throwing on pajamas. I just recommend this 100%. And I don't fold them either. Keeps it easy for me. Okay, moving into our baby boy's room, and here he is. He's 4 months old. He's growing like a weed, you guys, and I feel like I have to sort through his clothes every week. So I'm just going through his dresser. One hack that I have for little kids' clothes, especially babies, is because everybody gives you them in outfits, keep the outfits together in the drawer. So instead of separating the drawers by shirts and bottoms, I put all of the little outfits that came together in a little set, in a little pile, and just stack them on top of each other. That way they're easy to find, it's easy to dress him, and then I just put all of the pajamas in one drawer at the bottom. It's just the easiest way for me, and then he gets to wear all the cute little outfits people bought him. I like to do similar rooms at the same time. So this drawer is actually in a room downstairs. So all of the drawers I'm decluttering today are upstairs. This one's downstairs because I wanted to do all of the bathrooms at the same time because I know there's always a bit of a shuffle moving things around. In this drawer, we keep all of the things to do my little girl's hair every morning because I always end up doing it downstairs, either at the kitchen table or in the living room. So it's just easiest to have it downstairs. I love keeping things closest to the place you're going to use them. No need to run all over the house looking for things all the time. Last but not least is my little girls' drawers. They share a room, so they share this dresser. One half is for the young one half is for the older one. And same as our baby, I am going through these clothes constantly. They are just growing so fast. It's so sad. So I'm actually going through these clothes more often than once a year. I usually go through them probably once a month, and I just keep them kind of stretched out there like you can see, and I don't fold them. The key to the no fold method is to not have too much stuff. If you have too much stuff, it all piles up in the drawer. If you don't have too much, you can just lay it in there loose. You can still find things easily. So just maintain a minimal amount of things if you want to try the no fold method. So that's it. There's my box, nice and full. I feel like I did pretty good. And you guys, you just have to do one drawer at a time, and you will be amazed at how fast you can work and how quickly you can fill up an entire box of stuff you don't even want anymore. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you get motivated to declutter some of the things in your house and get a fresh start for summer. I will talk to you very soon. Bye.